97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
In spite of all the efforts by our main opponents, the NDC, to dumb down the debate and get the electorate to focus less on bread and butter issues, we of the NPP understand politics to be nothing but a competition of innovative ideas to propel the country forward. And these ideas can only be successfully executed with the right mix of competence, conviction, discipline, and integrity. So we invited you here today to share a few initial comments and observations we have on the 2016 NDC manifesto that was effectively relaunched on Saturday after the President spent 2 hours of our time taking us through it last Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, the NDC is coming to the end of its second term in office. As an incumbent, one expects them to bid for this re-election based on their performance of the past years. Instead, we see the NDC making very grandiose promises to Ghanaians of what they would do if re-elected, while staying silent on how their performance in the past is an indicator of how well they will do if re-elected. At the weekend, yet another avalanche of promises were made in Sunyani. Never mind that a litany of broken promises littered the path to Sunyani. One can only predict the future under another Mahama government by judging from what featured in his recent past performance. A future of promises, lies, excuses, and more broken promises. At the end of this news conference, we will share with you a tall list of their failed promises for your perusal. Voters can be forgiven if a performing government fails to fulfill some line items in its manifesto. After all, the purpose of government is to improve the lives of its people. Are people better off as they promised? Are businesses doing well? Mr. President, have you improved the quality of delivery of public service? Have you strengthened the institutions of state and deepened democratic governance? Have you improved the management of the economy and the public finances? Have you tackled corruption and waste in public expenditure? These are the benchmarks by which Ghanaians should measure President Mahama's performance, not the phantom achievements outlined in the Green Book and promises in the manifesto which they only intend to break. In their rule book, promises are made to win an election and not to govern a nation. In other words, as long as the NDC is concerned. However, President Mahama explains his manifesto's rationale by saying if re-elected, he would continue with the work he's doing, saying, and I quote, "We still have more roads to construct, more houses to build, more food to produce, additional educational and health facilities to provide, and most importantly, more jobs to create." It appears he is proud of his achievements of the past 4 years. What we have in John Mahama is a president who is so out of touch with the problems of the average Ghanaian that he sees his non-performance in these sectors as success. And yet, when you speak at random to people around the country, it appears their concerns, problems, and anxieties are the same. Unemployment, bad roads, the lack of decent and affordable accommodation, and the high cost of living, as well as the falling standards in education and health. President Mahama wants Ghanaians to believe that if re-elected, he would ensure equitable development of all our citizens. The reality, however, is starkly different. Even members of his own party recognize that the president's better Ghana agenda has been for the benefit of only his family and friends.
97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.